Hello and welcome, Brett here with Clickmill. In this video, we are going to be talking about what is organic ranking, because Google Search Console is only going to be telling you about your organically ranking content. Okay, so I'm going to show you my screen here. I'm going to pull up a page with a search that I usually use as an example here. Share my screen. Here we go. Okay, so we are on Google, and if I type in the keyword how to build a deck, let's look at this. Now, when I come into how to build a deck, there are organic listings, and then there are other types of listings, specifically sponsored listings or paid advertisements. That's the same thing. Okay, so Google Search Console is going to report primarily on your pages, but it will also report on videos that show up organically in the search engine. So you'll notice here at the top of this search, there are no ads. You don't see anything that says sponsored. And so what you do see is you see an organically ranking page from YouTube. Okay. So in this case, you're not going to have this showing up in Google Search Console because Google Search Console does not show you your YouTube analytics. This is totally different. Okay, so that's not going to be the case. Now, if we come down to this old house, this is an organic listing through a URL, which I can't highlight, through a URL on a page, and you'll see it's www.thisoldhouse.com decking, how to build a deck. Okay, so on this page will be reported in Google Search Console because it is ranking organically. All right. Now, YouTube is also ranking organically, but this isn't going to be through your website. So this will not show up. This is through some other platform. You'll have your own analytics over in YouTube. Now, same thing here, organic ranking. The Home Depot, how to build a deck. Okay. So first things first is organic ranking. These are primarily going to be the just pages on your website that are showing up in Google. Now, we're going to look at a couple of things that are not going to be tracked. You already see if it's through YouTube, it's not going to be tracked. All of your YouTube analytics are tracked in your YouTube Data Studio. Now, if I say contractors, right, they build decks, contractors near me, we're going to see some different types of results. This is obviously a much more localized search. So when we come here, this is not an organic search result. This is I would say a very well created ad. This is an advertisement. It says sponsored, which means someone is paying for the click. So this is a Google Ads. It's called a Google search ad. And you'll see this is BB Hawaii, and they are a general contractor. And what are they? They're voted #1 home contractors, local remodeling. They got a great ad here. Lots of what are called site link extensions. This is not organic. This will not show up in the Google Search Console results if you have ads. This will show up in your Google advertising dashboard, which is a totally separate program. So Google advertising is over the Google ads. You're not going to see analytics in Google Search Console for this. If we continue down here, this is the Google Map Pack. And this is going to be something that's very important for local business marketing. And this is also not reported in your Google Search Console. This is not considered it is kind of organic, but it is through a different program called Google Business Profile. And that's how you get yourself into Google Maps. That's how you create these listings. So Google Business Profile will, give all of the information on this. So moving down, while this is organic, not going to be the organic listings we're going to see in Google Search Console. Now, coming down, these are organic listings. Excuse me. This is just a page of a website that is listed in Google that shows up. And this is just sort of the #1 organic ranking page on Google. So Yelp here, if Yelp went into their Google Search Console, they would see their article, the best 10 general contractors near Kaneohe, Hawaii, ranking #1. Why ranking #1? Because it's the first page. Ooh, I'm zooming in. This is an ad. This is not considered a page. This is Google Business Profile. These are not considered pages, though they are technically organic. Now, you can pay for these as well. You can see this one right here is sponsored, and this listing is an ad. These three are not sponsored. Okay, so These are organic. This is an ad, and these are run through your Google Business Profile. Now, the Google Search Console organic pages, again, are here. So Yelp ranking #1 for their organic page, 10 best general contractors near Kaneohe. Who is? They're ranking #2. Better Business Bureau, Angie's List. Okay, so these sites, these are directories. These are taking the top organic ranking for pages. And these are the pages that are going to be reported in Google Search Console. So what is an organic listing? An organic listing technically is anything that is not paid. Okay, so this is not organic. This will definitely not show up. And then there are different programs to help you rank with different types of organic things. So for example, as we said, these are organic. These people are showing up because their Google Business Profile page is really well done, but this is not managed. This data does not show up in Google Search Console. Google Search Console, again, is only organically ranking pages like these. These are pages. And so as you scroll down, you'll see all of these would be reported in Google Search Console. This is an ad. This is sponsored, sponsored, sponsored. These show up in Google Ads. So there's different programs to manage different listings in Google. But we are going to be looking at organically ranking pages, which would be service pages, sales pages, city pages, home pages, blogs, content articles, those types of things. Sometimes you can have a video page, not through YouTube, but you take that YouTube video, bring it to the top of a page or an article, and that whole page centralizes around that video and explains the video and has calls to action about the video. That's considered a video page. And those can be considered organic content too, because it is, again, just a page on your website. So with that, this is what we're talking about. We talk about organic content that will rank and will be shown the data to you in Google Search Console. And in the next video, we're going to be getting even deeper, and we're going to open up the program and start looking at the overview of Google Search Console. We'll see you there.